and I think it's the biggest one we've seen. The Patriots stun the Bills in Foxboro. I think it's because Shane Vereen came on our show last week, and he was he was a deer in headlights when we asked him what's wrong with the Patriots, and he basically said, blow them up. Like, everybody wants to, like, end Bill Belichick. I was on Quickslant saying, this is, you know, when you have Rex Ryan telling you that your team stinks, it's over. Go home. But no, Mac Jones, I mean, Mike Gesicki, for the game-winning score. I don't know if anybody watched this game. Like, this was amazing. There were 12 seconds left. So then they proceed to do some of the weirdest griddying I've ever seen. This is the stuff.
You forgot the
of
hop.
Dreams and nightmares. Mac Jones, okay, he came up with one of the biggest performances of his career. Back as close to the wall as you can get. He barely missed, guys. He finished 25 of 30, 272 yards, 2 scores, third highest passer rating of his career. He looked great. So everybody that's been doubting him, saying he's not the guy, the toughness, they messed up drafting him, all of that. They want to bench him, they want to get rid of him, blah, 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 blah. This team's been getting obliterated, myself included, at a historic clip all week. Mac sort of, I imagine, buys himself a real chance to prove what he can do going forward after coming up with this type of performance against the Bills of all teams. And also the news yesterday, they quietly redid Bill Belichick's deal. I'm going to do work on this at some point. I haven't talked to him. Like, how tradable is Bill Belichick? I think they're going to trade him. What? I think they should consider trading him.
What?
We haven't, I think you got to get it. I want to see the new specs of the deal. There's a trade thing going on there. Things that I'm hearing, things that I'm pulling from places. I'm just saying. Is everything fixed in New England? No, right? They're still in a massive hole. They're 2-5. They got to start stringing games like this together. But for the first time in a while, it's nice for these Patriot fans, man. It's nice to see Mac. I mean, this is a guy that was in the Rookie of the Year convo a couple of years ago. This is, you know, the organization went all in for Mac Jones, and so maybe it's not such a lost cause. Great song by Beck, by the way, Lost Cause. And all of a sudden, they've got this big game against Miami, and that big game becomes really interesting, though the Patriots, of course, always struggle against the Dolphins. We're going to get to the Bill side of things. I think we'll save that for Taylor Lewan, because what does this all mean? They've lost 2 of 3. They're not looking like themselves for what, like all of October. Maybe he's just Spooktobery. Maybe Josh Allen is allergic to Spooktober, because something happens in October that's not great. I also want to mention Bill Belichick, who re-signed that deal. He becomes the 3rd head coach in NFL history to hit the 300-win milestone. So it's him, Shula, and the great George Hallis. Unbelievable. And he got there in dramatic fashion. Here's his reaction to that big 300 win.
I mean, it's great. I'm really more focused on, you know, our team and this year, and worry about that later. Thank you.
What do I hate that we even gave that airtime. Like, it's not, you think it's funny? I hate it. It is like the lowest hanging fruit, like.
He's so real for that, though. Like, he really does not care.
Yeah.
And I think that's so funny. He's such a curmudgeon. Like,
no, I don't. I think I'm over him being, like, try something new.
I think that's truly him.
No, of course it is. But maybe, like, try something new because it's not working. Or just, like, I think we should not have taken that clip. If I could review the show, I would not have given him that. Because I think part of him doesn't, like, I'm just over it. I'm over it. Bill, it says never change. Change, Bill. Bill, could you change? Could you try? Could we do a little something different? A little mojo, a little spark, a little something? Okay, so now this does, by the way, take some pressure off of him and that, but this is too much on this game. Are we leaving? Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here and bring Taylor Lewan on. I want to talk about the Bill side of things. We got to talk about, you know, what's going on elsewhere. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest Up and Adams content right on YouTube.